Hello everybody, I'm your favorite neighborhood Let's Player, SpiderMwa, and welcome you back to Let's Play Blade Runner. As we left off, we got our ass kicked by Sadiq, we got kidnapped, we escaped, we met a person from somewhere else, and we took a look at the picture, and that's pretty much it. Now we can go investigate more, because there's a lot more to investigate. Because we now have new areas to go to. Especially the arcade, the nightclub, used car salesmen, dog food sailors, sellers. Now maybe they are in the Navy, you never know. So we got the hysteria hall, and the nightclub hall. Everything's in a row. Why can't they be in a line? I mean, there's the streets and avenues, so why can't there be rows and lines? Would make sense to me.
It was the trick still. He said Pat doesn't have a mink coat. She's got a good Republican cloth coat, that's all.
You're wrong, sweetie. It was Herbert Hoover.
I'm sorry, but I was there.
Well, if anything, you were all of 3 years old back then.
I still remember it, like it was yesterday.
And he said fur coat, not mink. I saw it on the Discovery disc.
You gotta be very glad that he's not a stereotypical Jew man. I mean, seriously, how stereotypical can you get? That is the most stereotypical Jew man voice you can do. Mel Brooks did it, I think wasn't the... Nah, never mind. I'm not gonna go into it, but very stereotypical. If anybody can do a very Jew voice, that is good for them then. Hey. I can't really do it, but kind of, I guess. You be the judge. You tell me if it was good or bad. If it was bad, just let me know. Let's talk to these people.
You guys still battling it out?
That's what keeps a marriage alive and kicking, Ray. What can we do you for?
The works.
Coming right up. You know anything about politics, Ray? Famous quotes, things like that?
I try not to.
How about the checker speech?
Never heard of it.
Well, Hoover's checker speech.
Nixon's checker speech.
You're forgetting a lot, your old age.
Right behind you, lady.
Well, I didn't come here to get some more food for you guys. I came here to ask you questions. Like Lucy photo.
You ever seen this girl around here? Maybe in the arcade?
Oh, yes. I saw her come out of the arcade yesterday.
No, it was the day before.
Maybe you saw her both days.
No, I'm positive. It was yesterday.
You're positively wrong. It was 2 days ago, sure as God made little green apples.
You're getting Alzheimer's, sweetie.
Okay, just forget it.
And you guys are getting very annoying. I mean, seriously. I know that some couples are bickering, but does it really bickering all the time have that much charm to it that you still love the person if he just keeps on arguing about everything you say? To me, that's not love. No, that's just stupid comedy.
You know where I could score some cheese? Like this stuff?
Boy, don't flash that around here.
He's the police, sweetie.
Besides, the kids today just as soon twist a knife in your backside as to ask Virginian for the tram home. Show that cheese around here, you become a marked man.
Who sells it?
Now, we aren't asking for any trouble, Ray.
I'm not working bunco, I just want some information.
That nutty broad who runs Kingston Kitchen. She's always bragging about her special ingredient.
That stew she makes, it always did taste a little gamey.
Gamey?
And she charges an arm and leg for it, too.
If it tasted gamey, that means that she uses real meat in it. From, from game. The Kingston lady sells real cheese? Huh. So she is more into this business than we thought. That she didn't only just get the $1 some food. You know, Jamaican food. Maybe she also got $1 some real cheese. But then again, maybe she also got cheese for Sadiq. She knows Sadiq maybe a lot more than we know. We'll find out later. We'll go talk to her about the cheese.
I found this wrapper.
Yeah, that's from one of our dogs.
That's all you say? Yeah, that's from us. That's all you need to know.
Be good, you two.
Yeah, please behave. Well, let's go to the used cars. C and L, whatever it's there, I can read.
It's a killer, I kid you not. Only 35,000. Yeah, red, orange, blue, puke green, any color you want. Just give me 24 to hose the graffiti off. Just kidding. Ask for the man, Crazy Legs Larry, to Lou. Admiring that bishy cat, ain't you? I don't blame you. It's a classic ride in a deluxe sport package. It'll push 125 without so much as a shake. Of course, you gotta find the road for it.
That's always the problem.
Crazy Legs, Larry Hirsch. Pleased to meet you.
Ray McCoy.
You can call me Crazy, you can call me Larry. You can even call me Crazy Legs Larry. But don't call me if you don't think a hot set of wheels ain't necessary.
Okay.
The Bishi's exceptional. Mechanical is Pacific Rim flawless, as usual. But they also saved some of the classic styling of the old GM days.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a piece of work.
Forget those fibroplast Filipino heaps everyone's driving around. This is real. Just feast your eyes on this.
It seems to be hovering over the floor.
You see it? That's actual chrome, the real stuff.
Yeah.
They saved a couple hundred sheets of Tijuana chrome from before the war. It's completely legal and everything. Beautiful, isn't it?
Cool.
I don't think I've ever seen it before.
And you probably won't ever see it again unless you steal this puppy. And honestly, no. Frankly, I gotta tell you, it's got your name written all over it. Ray McCovey.
No.
McCoy.
Take a couple letters.
Nice
I'll
try.
have to think about it.
Yeah.
But don't think too long or too hard about it, Roy. It's liable to be gonzo by the time you come back.
Sure.
Gotcha.
And also, there's something wrong with yourself, Larry. You're kind of, how would I say it? Fuzzy. Didn't anybody check his character model? I mean, seriously, he's totally out of focus here. Looks like he's constantly going at 100 miles per hour. You know, those streak lines that you get from moving really fast. Seriously, you're trying to sell this car? That's just a normal car. But again, in the future, with all the things that had happened, I'm sure this is a collectible item for a lot of people. We're here to talk about something else than buying a new car. Besides, we couldn't afford anything like that. I mean, we only have $400 here, Chinians. And this must cost many, many thousands.
How about this girl? She look familiar?
You kidding? She ain't old enough to drive.
You've never seen her?
She looks kind of familiar.
Think real hard.
Maybe you should try that arcade next door. She looks like the kind of girl you see there all the time.
Yeah, that's
I'll
where
do
we're
that.
going. Yeah. And also, is this area like stereotypical accents galore area? I mean, we got the Jewish couple outside, and here we have a Southern guy. Right here. Who's next? Redneck? Canadian? Australian? Give me all the accents of the world now, right here, right now. Come to think of it, have we met any normal people at all? Well, Lucy talks normally. But anybody else? We got a Chinese guy. We got the fast-talking comedian guy, who's got a kind of a New Yorker accent. We had our Izo, Japanese. Then we got the Spanish lady, or Peruvian lady. We got the Jamaican. We got the snake charmer dude, who was pretty much Indian, I guess. There's accents all over the place. The only ones who talk normally here have been Ray, Steele, Lucy, and, well, Guza, I guess. Yeah, you could say that Guza talks normally. Jeez. It just hit me. I had to get that out of my mind.
You sell a black sedan a few days ago?
Black sedan?
Yeah.
Hey, I got standards. If it ain't sporty, I got no room for it.
I've seen the registration. I
You
know
call-
a woman bought it from you.
You call that sporty?
Oh, that sedan. Hey, look, a sexy blonde wants to pay top dollar for the ugliest car in the place. Who am I to say no?
Sedans are
Did you
not
know who
that...
she was?
No, but I'd like to know her in the biblical sense, if you catch what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Look,
sure.
Ray, it ain't a crime for me to make a living.
But I wouldn't say that sedans are that ugly, are they? I'm not that much into cars. I do like some look of some cars, but I don't remember sedan ever being ugly. Then again, I could be mixing it up with some other car model. No.
I hope you got paperwork for all these vehicles.
Are we kids or what, Ray? You're talking to Crazy Legs Larry Hirsch here.
I take that as a yes.
You can take it any way you want. Just don't take it for a test drive in the 4th sector.
Do we get any information out of this?
Hey, keep your paws off that, Ray.
Okay, no information out of that. We cannot go down there. We can go over here. Huh. Let's see what we got. I guess we can take these to a test drive or something.
That sucks. Locked. Locked.
Is there anything here we can gather? I don't see anything, any important items around that we could catch. Okay, let's just get out of here. There was nothing up there.
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
Just fine, Crazy.
You've been thinking about the caddy, haven't you?
No.
I don't blame you. She keeps me up at night, too.
You saw us go
And I
upstairs.
ain't never even lip wrestled in the back seat.
Did
Which
you
is
see?
definitely what's in the cards for a stud of your caliber.
You didn't
Throw in
notice
a
us?
babe and maybe you got a deal.
No sweat, I'll have one over in a jiffy.
No, just kidding.
She just go upstairs at all and just steal your shop. This is part of your shop, I'm sure, because there's cars up there. It didn't seem like a local parking lot or anything like that. So I just... Yeah, let's see if we can find Lucy. Doesn't seem like it. Well, let's see what we got here anyway. Let's take a listen. I can hear Galaga. That's some real classy there. Good old classics. Can't go wrong with them. Really? Command and Conquer Red Alert arcade machine. How fucking awesome would have that been if Red Alert would have been an arcade machine? I would have spent so much money there. But then again, we had the CNC Retaliation on on PlayStation, which pretty much was Command and Conquer Red Alert. It was just called Retaliation for some reason on the PlayStation, or well, I don't know if it was just the PlayStation version or maybe it was some region kind of a thing. Hall of Mirrors, Moon Bus. And we know all about the Moon Bus. I think I'm gonna go into wonder if there's anything in the Hall of Mirrors. I don't see anybody here. I guess it's not important to go in here right now. Can I get out of there? Or do I just have to go through it? I guess I have to go through it. Okay. This might take a little while. I'll just keep going. There's the exit. I don't see anybody in here or anything important to look at in here. I guess if Lucy had been inside the arcade, we might have scared her in to go inside here. And then we would have needed to follow her. But I went inside, so I'm just running through. Move away, people. Blade Runner coming through. Literally. Although I'm not running on blades. Just running. Serious music. Oh, there's a fortune teller thing here. Those were always a little creepy, if you ask me. Those animatronics in the booth you put money into and then they give you just random fortune cookie tellings. I never trusted those. They never worked. I wanted to be big when I was smaller. Just like in the Tom Hanks movie. I haven't seen that movie in years. I should. It's a fun little movie. Okay, Nightclub Bro. Let's see what we can find there. Or who we can find there. Wait a minute. That music is from Command and Conquer. That's Iron Fist. Or maybe not Iron Fist. The track is called Iron Fist. But that music from the right, that is Command and Conquer. Westwood, you sneaky little cheesy heads. I mean, seriously. So, CNC is a great series. Well, up until 3. I haven't really played up until Red Alert. But Command and Conquer for the first game, Red Alert, they were good games. I liked them. But seriously, did you really need to put the CNC music into Blade Runner just to remind me? Well, Easter eggs. We have 2 Easter eggs now. CNC art, the Command and Conquer Red Alert arcade game, and now this music. Did you just phase through that pole there, Ray? Hey, it's the jokester. I wonder if he's going to do some kind of a routine here. Probably. Let's talk to him.
Hey, man.
You're that cat from Howie Lee's.
Yeah?
McCoy, right? We keep bumping into each other.
Yeah, so you had
want an
DNA
autograph?
Row.
I know you ain't heard of me yet, but Gordo Frizz's autograph's gonna be worth a pile of chinion someday.
I'll
Why?
hold my breath. I'm gonna ask you a few questions.
Man, don't you got anything better to do than hassle innocent people at their place of work? Make it snappy, okay?
I really appreciate your patience.
I guess he's got a job to do soon. So let's ask about Lucy.
This girl look familiar?
I think I slept with her just last night.
What?
Just kidding, baby. Tell you the truth. So many women walk in and out of my life. I might have spent an evening with her, but how'd I remember?
Yeah, I'm sure you're irresistible.
The babes dig a man with a sense of humor.
I'm
A
sure.
sense of taste. So,
Yeah.
in answer to my question,
I ain't never laid eyes on that chick. But if I do, I'll make sure to keep her all for myself.
I'm sure you would know if you had slept with a 14-year-old girl. You freak. And also, nice topless picture back there. This is a classy place, I can tell.
Hey, is everybody having a good time tonight?
No, you creeped me out. So
What
let's...
does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house.
Ba-dum
You know what
dish.
my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live.
Uh-huh.
The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday.
Ha 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 ha! You ain't no Dangerfield. So your jokes suck. Pretty regular jokes. I'm gonna just stay listening to him. It's not interesting anyway. Now this is more interesting.
I remember Early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for his sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
Yeah. Sounds delightful. Also, what kind of a name is Early Q? A weird one, yeah, but... Early Q. I guess this is the bouncer of the place. He certainly looks like it.
Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-World Fat Farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Getting a hell of a tan he is.
So Early is not here. He's off to get himself a tan. A nice Cockney accent there, dude.
Early's waiting on me.
Sod off. You got
Sod.
no appointment and you got no warrant.
Well, he said right about that. Both of them. What about this room?
Sod off. You got no appointment and you got no warrant.
So you're just gonna keep on following us until we leave, huh?
Let me tell you what I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
Smooth, McCoy. Real smooth. And we run! Fooled you. Yeah, this is the way you get into the club. The bouncer otherwise would stop you. But if you go look at the girl, he'll stay to look at the girl for a little while. And we can just sneak it. And since we have... Now we have this lovely spinning lady.
What's your name?
I don't think she might be human. I mean, these kind of places would take some replicas, you know, the cheaper ones that don't have much of a mind of their own. Well,
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus eye trap coming up.
also, Early Q. Seen him? Did we lose money? No, we didn't. Okay, I'm hearing some very disturbing noises around here. And also, didn't notice that there's a lady up here. Or a video of somebody. I should have known, it's a nightclub after all. I guess there's nothing to do here because we don't have anybody to talk to and we cannot see Early Q. Let's just leave. No business to come in here. Not just yet. Later on we'll come here. Once we get some more clues to actually have an incentive to come here. Yeah, don't worry, Hanoi, we're going away. I could stay here and listen to that Command and Conquer music all day, because that's one of the best songs from the game. But I'm gonna leave it here. Next time we're gonna go somewhere. I don't know, we didn't get much leads. But we're gonna go to that Jamaican lady next time, and hopefully find out more about the cheese. I don't know what kind of a clue the cheese is anyway, but I'm sure it will lead to some kind of important stuff. So until then, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope you all have a good evening, good afternoon, and a good morning, and I will see you all next time. Take care, people. Bye.